Val here, and I'm getting ready to cook dinner. And tonight I'm going to make a 15 bean soup with ham. I have some leftover ham from Christmas that I put in the freezer. It's cooked, it's fully cooked. And I sliced it, what was left off the bone, put it in the freezer, and I'm going to use this leftover ham that I have in this bag and make some 15 bean soup. And I've got the mixture of beans from the store, and it comes with its own Cajun seasoning packet, and I'll use a little bit of that. But I'm going to be cooking this in a quick pot, kind of like an Instant Pot. And I'm going to show you the ingredients now that I'm going to use. I'm going to use a little bit of minced garlic, some red onion that I'm going to mince up. I'm going to mince up some carrots and some celery, and of course my beans, a can of diced tomatoes, and some chicken broth. So I'm going to start by rinsing off my beans, chopping up my vegetables, and then we're going to put it in the pot, try the pot, and see how it comes out. This is the first time I'm going to be using this Instant Pot, and I'm going to give you a closer look at it. I got this during the summer, but I've never used it. I've just taken it out of the box, actually. With the move and everything, I had good intentions of trying to cook with it, but it never got done. So I'm going to try it tonight. I wanted some bean soup. I wanted to use up this ham from Christmas. So let's try this. Come on along. Alright, so I have a half of the red onion, and I cut it into quarters. I've got a little over a quarter in there. I have this mini chopper that my sister swore that I needed to get a mini chopper. So I got a mini chopper, and I'm going to try it out and see if it chops vegetables better than I do. Trash can over here. Put my lid on it. And there you go. It's not very noisy. It did a nice job chopping, and I like it. All right, that worked out good. So I'm going to get a little bit of oil, and I'm going to use I have some garlic dipping oil that I use because it's infused with garlic in there. And I'll just put a little in the pot. I think that this pot, and this is the Power Quick Pot here. Let me bring you closer here so you can see it. This is the Power Quick Pot. It has different settings on it. And then once you plug it in and push a setting, and you tell it what you want to do. So let me go ahead and turn it on and see if I can saute in the pot before I put the pressure cooker on it. So I'm turning it on, and let's see what it says here. Saute. Let me push saute, and we're going to saute vegetables, and it's saying 10 minutes on medium. How do you start? Oh, there you go. Gotta push the button to start it. All right, we're learning together here. All right, so I'm going to add in with that onion. Well, we're going to warm it up first, so let's warm the oil up. I'm going to do the onion and garlic. I'm going to throw some garlic in. All right. we will saute that up. This came with it. It came with the little spatula here. Alright. Let that saute up, and then we will work on the rest. I'm going to try to chop up some carrots because I do want to put some chopped carrots in it. So let me try and see how the chopper does on those. Hopefully it'll be more cooperative with me. There. Oh, it would be good if I put the blade back in. Let me try that over. Those are chopped and ready to go. I'll probably chop a few more. Alright, with the celery, I like to do the center leaves for flavor. Let me just rinse them off without getting electrocuted here. It also, this came with a little measuring cup too. Alright, I do hear my pot getting warm now. Can you see the steam? Okay, my vegetables are sauteed. This is sauteing pretty fast now, so I'm going to go ahead and put some liquid in there so it doesn't burn. I got my chicken broth. Alright, so there's measurements on the side of this, and that's measuring up to 3 cups right now. And I'm going to need 8 cups of broth in here. I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of my broth so that I have enough in here. So let me just grab a measuring tool. And I need about 5 more cups. And I'm just going to add water. I have some flavoring in there, and then the ham is going to flavor it too. So hopefully this will work out well. All right. And I'm going to get a longer spoon. All right. I'm going to add the carrots. Oop. Forgot to take the chopper out. I'm going to add the celery. and I didn't measure. I'm just kind of putting it in there. And I'm going to let me open my can of tomatoes. I have a can of roasted garlic and onion, diced tomatoes from Food Lion. I'm going to put everything in there. The whole can, liquid and all. There wasn't a whole lot of liquid in there, but I'll put the whole can in there for good flavor. And let me get my meat. And I'm just going to make sure this is cut up. I don't want big chunks in there. It still is a little bit frozen. So, whoopsie. So I'm just going to cut it down into smaller chunks. Probably about like that. And put it into the pot. So let me go ahead and do that. And then I'll come back with you. We'll add the beans. We'll set this pressure cooker. And I'll let you know how long it takes. And we'll give it a try. Alright, let me get this meat cut up. Okay, we have all of the ham in the pot, and I've rinsed out my beans here, and the little ones kind of slid through, so I put a littler, one with little holes underneath it. So I'm going to put my beans in the pot. Give it a little stir, and we're in pretty good shape here. The only thing left to do is put a little seasoning in it, and we had the little packet of Cajun seasoning. Doesn't smell too bad. Let me try to put a little in there. I don't want to overwhelm it. We can always add more if it needs more seasoning when we're done with it. I think I'm going to leave it like that. If we want to add more seasoning after, we can. I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on and wish me luck. I have never in my life used a pressure cooker before. So we're going to close it up. It's closed. We're going to hit pressure. We're going to go to beans. It's on medium. And start. It's saying 20 minutes. Does that sound right? I don't even know. How long does it take beans to cook? I'm thinking it should take more than 20 minutes. Let me cancel it. Let me try again. Let me turn it to high. Oh, there we go. That's high. How can I increase the time? Alright, we're going to try it for 30 minutes. It's saying 30 minutes. Beans should be cooked. We'll see. Okay, so it finished and I was in the other room. So it looks like it went to keep warm. I can hit cancel. And then I guess it's finished. I'd like to see if the beans are cooked. I guess you have to release the steam, right? Alright, so I'm going to turn it. I'm scared. Alright. So make sure my beans are cooked. I'm going to bring you over and let you look at it. Looks good, actually. Okay, that's how it's looking. I just want to take one of the bigger beans out just to make sure that the big bean is cooked. And then bring Steve in and let him taste test it. It looks really good, doesn't it? The ham and everything in there. I think the beans can cook a little bit longer. That one wasn't quite done to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle on A little more of this seasoning. Well, actually, I'm going to pour it all in there. I'm going to put the lid back on, and I'm going to put it on for a little bit longer. Because those beans, to me, are not cooked. Or that bean wasn't, anyway. There we go. It's closed. That's closed. Pressure cooker. I'm going to do 20 more minutes. And it might not need that. I'll try 10 more minutes. But I definitely, the beans are not cooked all the way through. At least the big beans. The little ones might be, but I don't know how to add more time to it. I guess I got to read the directions on that. Because I thought that it would need probably at least 40 minutes anyway to start with. So, alright, it turned red. Alright, I'll bring you back. It's been 40 minutes. So it's been on for 20 more minutes. I'm going to release the heat on it, open it up carefully. Let some heat out there. If I can. There we go. I'm going to get some plates or some bowls, and we'll be right back to give it a try. Alright, after the second 20 minutes, this is what the soup is looking like. Looks a little bit thicker than the last time I opened the pot. I think it looks much better. So Steve is going to scoop some out. It's hot. It's very, very hot. But it looks good and it smells really good. It is warm. You can see the steam coming off it. What do you taste?
Thumbs up. It's good.
Taste spice?
Not a lot.
I put Cajun spice in it that came, the little packet that came with the beans.
Don't taste a lot of Cajun spice, but it tastes really good.
Does it? Alright, you heard it from Steve. Let me give it a try. It really does look good. Look at all that goodness in there.
Mm-hmm. This is a wiener.
Wiener, bean and ham dinner. I like it. 2 thumbs up. But 1 thumb is holding the camera. So, thank y'all for watching. Give us a thumbs up.
It's good. Come on over and try some.
Yeah, y'all come on down now. Alright, catch y'all on the next one. Bye.